Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please, hello everybody, and welcome back to what is another video, the final 2023 National Hunt Review. We're going to take a look at the races around Boxing Day and early in the new year, and to see how horses on the YouTube channel performed in those races. We actually had 4 runners. We're going to take a look at 2 now. The first of the ones we're going to take a look at was the run of Allegory Devassi in the Grade 3 Mares Chase on New Year's Day at Fairyhouse. All I can say about that really is a very disappointing run. I mean, obviously the price was totally obliterated. I mean, I personally will not touch them below 2 to 1. So it was always going to be a watching brief for me, watching her go round and hopefully just chalk this one off, and then another step towards the Mares Chase at the Cheltenham Festival. But after this 33 length defeat, it'd be hard. You know, hopefully this is not the end of her. You know, if people take a look at her form, she did tail off a bit last year, a little bit, in my opinion. She was unbeaten around January and December time, you see, last year. But then she went to March, and then she lost once in March, twice in April. And she came back in November, and I thought hopefully she might have improved from last year. But that run that she threw in there was very worrying to me. It was a very disappointing run. And I'll be quite nervous next time I think she runs, to see. Hopefully she needs to bounce back from that, and hopefully she will. The next one I would like to take a look at is the run of Nusret. Nusret ran on the 27th of December, and this is one that we did not want to see. Once he dropped out of Pattern Company totally into just a normal handicap hurdle, I mean, things were always going to be tough for Nusret from then on. It really made that this race was really a race that the horse had to win. And after finishing only 7th, beaten 14 1/4 lengths off a mark of 139, it's really hard to see where this horse goes from here, Nusret, I think. His owners, Simon Munir and Isaac Swede, sold him. Even though he's not even listed, they're not even listed as owners there, but they were. You know, he ran in Simon Munir and Isaac Swede's colours last season in his 3-4-year-old hurdle campaign, where he was getting quite exposed, beating 8 lengths behind Lossiemouth, 5 lengths behind Zenta. You know, Lossiemouth again and Blood Destiny. It was a horse that, despite winning at Kempton against the UK horses, it was proving to be not quite top class on the flat as well when he raced behind Solcombe, who's since gone to Australia. He was exposed a bit on the flat as well. I mean, this is a horse that I think has now become quite risky. Still an end tyre. I've put him on the risky list now with Chasing Fire and James de Burley, the only 3 on the risky list. And we've lost Throne Hall and Night and Day for the time being. The rest of them still very much of interest, but not a good time for Allegory Devassi and Nusret, unfortunately, over the Christmas period. But the other 2 races, which we will show you now, it's safe to say that they turned out very differently indeed.
That off over 2 miles in the Grade 1, Paddy Power future champions novice hurdle, 9 flights to jump, and it is Westport Cove the leader. From the grey, Caldwell Potter, followed by Predator's Gold. On the rail is the Big Doyen, down memory lane in between horses, followed out over the first by Facile Mode and then Smooth Tom. Absurd in the back marker in these Early phases is Daddy Longlegs, whose stable companion Westport Cove makes the running, poaching an early 4-length advantage over Caldwell Potter, then Predator's Gold. Down memory lane just fourth on the inside of Smooth Tom and Facile Mode, then the Big Doyen and Absurd. The back marker is Daddy Longlegs. Heading round this turn towards the second flight, and it is Westport Cove out in front of Caldwell Potter, just second from Predator's Gold, 2 lengths to Down Memory Lane, who just takes the flight in fourth, and then Smooth Tom, the Big Doyen and Facile Mode, with the final couple Absurd and Daddy Longlegs as they approach the third flight. Westport Cove and Brian Hayes nicely in front of this field. Over that flight well from Caldwell Potter and Jack Kennedy on the inside, disputing second with Predator's Gold and Patrick Mullins, followed to the turn by Down Memory Lane and Derek O'Connor, and then Smooth Tom, the Big Doyen next, as they make the bend towards the fourth flight. Westport Cove maintains a 4 to 5 length advantage, turning into the back straight to the first of 4. Now make that lead 6 lengths over Caldwell Potter, a half in front of the third running Predator's Gold. 2 cleared of Down Memory Lane. Smooth Tom on the outside of the Big Doyen and then Absurd. Facile Mode now near to the back is in company with Daddy Longlegs as they approach the first of the flights in the back straight. Soon at halfway, little changes up front. It is Westport Cove continuing to make the running from Caldwell Potter and Predator's Gold as they cross the first of their flights in the back straight. After Predator's Gold is Down Memory Lane, the white cap, Hoop Body, and then Smooth Tom, the Big Doyen, Absurd. Daddy Longlegs relegates Facile Mode to be the back marker. Coming inside the halfway stage, the leader wasn't great there, Westport Cove, and as a consequence is a reduced lead of 3 lengths over Caldwell Potter and Predator's Gold, and then Down Memory Lane and the Big Doyen and Smooth Tom. Absurd. Smooth Tom, a mistake there, took a dive of that flight after Absurd as Daddy Longlegs with the back marker Facile Mode. Inside the final 3/4 of a mile as they head for the third last flight. Last of 4 in the back straight, and it is Westport Cove, much better than that, followed by Caldwell Potter and Predator's Gold, who continue to give chase. Break of a few lengths then at Down Memory Lane, with starting to improve Daddy Longlegs, the check jacket on the inside of Smooth Tom and then Absurd. Facile Mode relegates the Big Doyen to be the back marker and is now adrift. Turning out of the back straight, heading towards the final half mile. 2 left to jump in the Grade 1 Paddy Power Future Champions Novice Hurdle. Change of leader, Caldwell Potter picks it up from Predator's Gold, 2.5 lengths back then to Down Memory Lane. Fading fast is the long-time leader, Westport Cove. Ridden along in for the Smooth Tom, then Daddy Longlegs and Facile Mode, and touches Absurd over the second last, and it's Caldwell Potter opening up a lead of a couple of lengths over Predator's Gold. Down Memory Lane's in third, then Absurd. Facile Mode, Daddy Longlegs with plenty to do, and then Smooth Tom heading past their point of departure. 1 flight left to jump, and it is Caldwell Potter going to steal this race from Predator's Gold. Now there's a widening 4 lengths between them, in line for the final flight, and it's Caldwell Potter out in front from Predator's Gold, gone clear of Down Memory Lane. Coming to the final flight, Caldwell Potter from Predator's Gold, who's sticking at it in second but gets the last wrong as they race inside the final 200 yards. Caldwell Potter and Jack Kennedy from Predator's Gold and Patrick Mullins. They're a long way clear of Down Memory Lane. It's Caldwell Potter stepping up on the Grade 1 Paddy Power Future Champions Novice Hurdle. Another Grade 1 for Colin Tra. Second is Predator's Gold. Down Memory Lane, a remote third.
2 miles, 3.5 furlongs and 14 fences to be jumped in the feature race of the week. The Guinness Faheen Novice Chase, and Gaelic Warrior, not surprisingly, is the first one to show in front for Patrick Mullins as they approach the first of the 14 fences, and Gaelic Warrior spring heeled at it, jumped it beautifully, lands about 4 to 5 lengths in front of American Mike in second. Similar break to Lucid Dreams in third. Ilete Tom 4, and I Know the Way You're Thinking, the back marker of the 5. Already going a good clip up front, Gaelic Warrior, and leads by about half a dozen lengths as they come to fence number 3. Took off maybe a stride area that, and American Mike made a worse mistake. Gaelic Warrior a little bit too exuberant there, but got to the other side. American Mike in second, and there in front of Ilete Tom and Lucid Dreams in the back marker, I Know the Way You're Thinking. Well strung out in the early stages of the Guinness Faheen Novice Chase as they come to the fence at the top of the hill, fence number 5. And Gaelic Warrior, carrying the colours of Faheen, who was victorious in the first running of this race as a Grade 1 a few years ago, and again took off half a stride early at that, but he was fluent over it. Lands 4 lengths in front of American Mike in second. 6 lengths then back to Lucid Dreams in third, with 4 the leader's stable companion Il Était Temps. And I Know the Way You're Thinking second to Gaelic Warrior in the beginner's chase at Punchestown when the two last raced, and is the back marker of the 5. So heading downhill towards the turn into the straight for the first time, and fences 6 and 7 await them when they swing in. Gaelic Warrior the leader, only about 3 parts of length in front now of American Mike, second in the Cheltenham bumper a couple of years ago, and came back to form when winning his beginner's chase at Navan last month. And then about 3 lengths back to Il Était Temps, winner of his opening gambit over fences at Thurles at the end of November. Lucid Dreams in 4, and I Know the Way You're Thinking, the back marker of the 5, as the field just tighten up a little bit as they come towards the first of the 2 fences in the straight, fence number 6. Gaelic Warrior on the far side lands a length in front of American Mike in second. 3 lengths then to Il Était Temps in third. Lucid Dreams races 4. And the back mark of the 5, I Know the Way You're Thinking. At the fence which will last next time. And Gaelic Warrior, again exuberant, coming out of Patrick Mullins' hands there almost, lands 2 lengths in front of American Mike and Keith Donoghue in second. 3 lengths then to Il Était Temps and Danny Mullins in third. Gap of 4 then back to Lucid Dreams and Liam Quinlan in 4. And the back mark of the 5 is the head out in the final circuit, I Know the Way You're Thinking, and Simon Torrance. So past the 9 furlong point in this Grade 1 Guinness Faugheen Novice Chase. Gaelic Warrior the leader by 3 parts of length, American Mike a close second. 2 lengths then to Il Était Temps, a Grade 1 winning novice hurdler in his own right, in third, and then a gap of a few lengths, 3 to 4 lengths then back to Lucid Dreams in 4. Lucid Dreams a winner at Navan, most recently having been a possibly unlucky defeat in the Florida Pearl Novice Chase at Punchestown. Prior to that, the back marker of the 5, I Know the Way You're Thinking. Into the back straight they go, 7 fences left to jump. And past the point of departure, Gaelic Warrior the leader by half a length to American Mike in second, a length and a half to Il Était Temps in third, and then a gap of some 6 to 8 lengths back to Lucid Dreams, who jumps it in 4 ahead of I Know the Way You're Thinking. Gaelic Warrior again absolutely spectacular at that first fence in the back straight, as he was when they jumped off at the second of them, the regulation. Gaelic Warrior again very smooth over it, lands 4 lengths in front of American Mike in second, Il Était Temps a length behind that one in third, clear of Lucid Dreams and I Know the Way You're Thinking. At the middle fence in the back straight, Gaelic Warrior, who apart from one over exuberant jump in the back straight on the first circuit, has been absolutely foot perfect so far for Patrick Mullins. At the penultimate fence in the back straight, Gaelic Warrior lands a couple of lengths in front of American Mike, still travelling well within himself for Keith Donoghue in second, Il Était Temps and Danny Mullins in third. Danny, who won this race on Colreevy for Willie Mullins a couple of years back, and they're clear of I Know the Way You're Thinking, who's now gone 4th ahead of Lucid Dreams. At the fence at the top of the hill, the final regulation, Gaelic Warrior lands 3 lengths in front of American Mike in second, Il Était Temps half a length away third on the inside, as Patrick Mullins just begins to slow it down in front on Gaelic Warrior. American Mike within half a length in second, Il Était Temps a close third. I Know the Way You're Thinking being ridden along and forward, but is making ground on the 3 leaders as they do slow it down, clear of Lucid Dreams. On the downhill run towards the turn into the straight, less than 3 furlongs left to race in this Guinness Faugheen Novice Chase, and 2 fences left to jump when they swing in. Patrick Mullins has got his breather into Gaelic Warrior, leads by half a length to American Mike. Il Était Temps in third, and only 2 lengths now back to I Know the Way You're Thinking in 4, clear of Lucid Dreams, the last of the 5. Swinging in, 2 fences left to jump, the cards to be played. Gaelic Warrior, American Mike tries to move up on the outside, being ridden to do so. Il Était Temps now comes under a right third under Danny Mullins on the inside. Might just run out of room a little bit on the inside, Danny Mullins, but at the second last, Gaelic Warrior lands 2 lengths in front of Il Était Temps in second. I Know the Way You're Thinking staying on in third. American Mike is no more to offer in 4, but down to the final fence, it's Gaelic Warrior out clear, jumps at spring heel, clear of Il Était Temps in second. Third, I Know the Way You're Thinking, and fourth is American Mike, but this is a saunter in the park for Gaelic Warrior, who makes all and scores very impressively in the Guinness Faugheen Novice Chase. It's a 1-2 for Willie Mullins as Il Était Temps second. I Know the Way You're Thinking, a very gallant third, clear of American Mike in 4, and it looks as though they're going to be the only 4 finishers.
Hello and welcome back. Yes, 2 very vastly different outcomes there. I'm sure you will agree, in the 2 Grade 1 races that horses on the YouTube channel had an interest in over the Christmas and New Year period. This is not in any particular order. The Faugheen Novices Chase, I think this is the last running of the race at Limerick. And Gaelic Warrior, he really is. He destroyed his fellow Grade 1 winning hurdler there, Ilate Tomp, by 5.5 lengths. American Mike, who we had form with Behind Dawn Rising last season, again looked to be firmly put in his place there at chase level. That's one that came with high reputation, and as I think been quite disappointing. The Marla sired gelding, but Gaelic Warrior, you have to say, an impervious performance there, really. An absolutely superb display. And it remains to be seen, really, what race the Turners seems to be the favourite. That's a 2.5 mile intermediate race at Cheltenham. Me, I would have him in the Gold Cup trial, but that's just me. But another superb performance from Gaelic Warrior. The horse is so consistent as well. That's the thing. Since he has raced in the Fred Winter, when he was beaten a short head by Brazil, when sent off 13-8 favourite for a very competitive juvenile hurdle, the horse has not run below 150. Absolutely. The horse has finished second once and won the rest. I mean, what a horse. Absolutely superb horse. Just that blip behind Impere Pass, when I think they had him in the wrong race. I think if he'd have raced Stay Away Fay over 3 miles in the Albert Bartlett, he'd have won. But they like to get their horses beat on occasions. But this is a superb horse, Gaelic Warrior, as is Coldwell Potter. Coldwell Potter now the winner of the Future Champions Novice Hurdle, running to a mark of 149. I mean, this horse just keeps improving. Good run from the 4-year-old there, Predator's Gold, it has to be said. You know, that did run well. Good Mars Marvel from the Waldgeist sire line. That's one I've not looked at, Predator's Gold. I don't follow them all. Down Memory Lane, I do like that one, but that one was put well and truly in its place by 44.5 lengths. I've got Down Memory Lane on a maybe list. Maybe Predator's Gold will work his way into one, maybe, before he goes chasing or something, because he got as near to Coldwell Potter as anything else did on this day. Whether this race turns out to be the strongest Grade 1 novice hurdle that we see this season remains to be seen. But Coldwell Potter absolutely won by 6.5 lengths. And he won very well indeed, as you saw. I mean, since he's gone hurdling, the horse has been a revelation. People need to trust me when I say 137 in a defeat in a novice hurdle, or first time out, is a good run. You know, people, if they look at the others, they normally get about 120 sometimes, but get to 140 plus when horses in a novice hurdle is around the level you want, really. And then he won that. He went up. He didn't really need to improve to win. Next time out by 7 lengths, it's fair to say. But he certainly improved here by 10, running to a mark of 149. And who knows how good this horse is going to be. Very well bred horse. I didn't notice there he got beaten beyond one of ours, Absolute Notions, on his first start. That is a horse, Absolute Notions. I mean, that is one I'm looking forward to seeing get to the top, and then I'll be satisfied if that one does, because I like that horse. And but Coldwell Potter is related to Coldwell Potter, who's a Grade 1 winning novice chaser as well as novice hurdler. It's related to Brighter Days Ahead, who is currently 4 out of 4 rising the ranks through mares novice hurdling. I mean, the sky is looking the limit for this horse. He's doing exactly what I would want a National One horse to do, which is leave his bumper form well and truly behind in his early National One careers. You know, very good prospect, Coldwell Potter. So all in all, I think it was a fair effort. You know, with the 2 of the Grade 1 novice races taken out, you know, Gaelic Warrior and Coldwell Potter march on towards their next start. Maybe they might both be seen at the Dublin Racing Festival, who knows? Hopefully Allegory Devassi bounces back, and Nusret, well, I think people will pay their money and take their chance with Nusret now, unfortunately. But I'm going to leave this video here now. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you very much for watching. What I will do is I'll leave everybody who has watched this review an opportunity to subscribe to the channel if they wish so. And I will also give a steer to the National Hunt playlist up at the top as well, to give people a chance to watch that. But for now, I'll leave this video here. Thank you very much, everybody. 2, I'm sure you will agree, very promising performances in the Grade 1 novice hurdles and the novice chase, with the highlight But for now, I'll leave this video here. Take care, everybody, and look after yourselves. Goodbye.